Fifth Circuit Court of Appeals has denied a stay of execution for Ivan Cantu, the man convicted of murdering two people back in 2000, still scheduled to have his death sentence carried out tomorrow. Despite a lot of influential voices that claim he's innocent, with a story that you're only going to see here tonight, our J.D. Miles has unearthed court documents that give some added weight to those who insist Cantu is guilty.
The defense didn't even put on a defense. They represented him, put it that way. They did not defend him.
Claims that Ivan Cantu had an ineffective defense counsel during his capital murder trial have been a running theme among those currently speaking out to try and spare him from execution, including his mother.
Collin County, stop the execution of my son. This is not right. You know it's not right, and you need to turn this around.
It's just not right.
This rally outside the Collin County courthouse last year was the beginning of a high-profile campaign with a number of prominent voices claiming that Cantu was wrongly convicted of killing his cousin James Mosqueda and the victim's fiancée Amy Kitchen in 2000.
Too much doubt. Too much doubt.
Many of the calls for a retrial are based on what supporters of Cantu claim was a poor effort by his attorneys to defend him during his capital murder trial. But court documents obtained by CBS News Texas reveal that Cantu confessed to committing the murders before the trial to his attorneys. Those attorneys filed an affidavit when they were later accused by Cantu of not allowing him to undergo a psych evaluation before trial. The attorneys say it was based on the fact that he had admitted to them that he killed Mosqueda and Kitchen out of revenge because Mosqueda owed him drug money. It led them to believe that a state-sponsored psychiatric evaluation could indicate that Cantu was a sociopath, which they believe would substantially lower their already slim chance for a life sentence. The attorneys even quoted Cantu's confession, saying the admission that he had indeed killed Mosqueda for ripping him off on a drug deal, and Kitchen just happened to be at the Mosqueda home, and that I didn't want to leave any witnesses.
The admission that he had murdered these people in revenge prevented them from submitting him to a psychological exam because they thought he would do very badly and show himself to be a sociopath.
Criminal defense lawyer Toby Shook says the attorney affidavit makes for a compelling argument that Cantu is in fact a guilty man and may explain why his trial lawyers were unable to put on a stronger case.
It's very credible. A trial strategy of not doing it because they thought the exam would go bad for him and might help the state in proving he's a future danger to society.
In a statement to CBS News Texas, Collin County DA Greg Willis says, "I remain fully convinced that Ivan Cantu brutally murdered two innocent victims in 2000. Unless the governor or U.S. Supreme Court intervenes, Cantu will be put to death tomorrow." In Dallas tonight, J.D. Miles, CBS News Texas.